Hey everybody, so I hope you're having a really fantastic day. Today I want to share with you a really normal, average day in the life for me. I am a stay-at-home mum of two. I live in England. It is currently November, which means it's pretty cold. We had our first frost today. Today I want to encourage those of you out there who live a similar life to mine, who spend their life caring for others, cleaning, cooking, tidying things up, making the beds, sorting out the garden. Those are the sort of things that you're going to see me do in this video today. And I want to encourage you out there that they aren't boring, that they are completely worthy, worth it, and really important. One of the things that you see me do, and if you've been following me for a while, you'll know is my passion is to find beauty in the smallest little things and to make everything special and every day special. We don't always have pancakes every morning, but we do like to have pancakes once a week instead of once a year. And the kids absolutely love it. They love to spread their own chocolate spread. They love to choose their own jam, sprinkle on the cream and the blackberries. Something else that I really like to make special is the walk to school, which for some people might just be something really ordinary that you do every day, but I believe it's one of our most special times because we walk the same walk every day, which means we can see the seasons changing right before us. We do have a really beautiful walk to school and we are so blessed by it. This morning was the first frost, which made it extra special. The sun was shining so fantastically. We could see our breath condense in the air, which was so magical. It was just so beautiful.
Tuck off.
Anywhere you go, give it on. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
For me, there's been a huge shift in my attitude over the last couple of years, especially since COVID. I have really taken to looking at my life at home as a career and talking about myself as a homemaker rather than a stay-at-home mum. The reason for that really is that stay-at-home mother sounds like all I'm doing is looking after the kids, and that is my whole entire job. And then therefore, if the outcome of that isn't happy, positive, all the time smiling, well-behaved children, then somehow you failed. Whereas if my job is to make the home the most special, warming, welcoming place I can, then I can succeed there and I can make it a lovely environment for my children to thrive in. Whilst being a homemaker was an intentional choice on our part as a family for me, I never really fully embraced it. I don't think I really understood what it meant for me and how to really enjoy it. One of the things I started to do was take ownership of all of the things that had to be done and make them more interesting and more beautiful. I think I realized that I was spending my time doing what were really boring things for the majority of my time, and that if I could work a way to make that time more interesting and more beautiful, that I would get a lot more enjoyment out of those things. I hope that makes sense. One of the things we say in our family all of the time is, you have a choice. You have a choice as to how you view things. You have a choice as to what you say. You have a choice as to how you act. And it's taking that responsibility on. Sometimes it's painful. Sometimes there's a lesson to be learnt there. But more often than not, after that lesson is so much more joy. There's a quote from Anne of Green Gables, which I love, which is, It's been my experience that you can nearly always enjoy things if you make up your mind firmly that you will. And I think that is 100% true. So recently I was sent these products to review from Jaques of London, and I've actually had a few of their products before and always really liked them, so I was really excited to try out a few more. This was probably our absolute favourite toy, this balancing toy. Both of them absolutely adore it. The quality is really high. Those little figurines are just so precious. They feel so nice, and actually I'm surprised at how brilliantly my little one plays with it. Each of the toys comes wrapped in a box with a ribbon and a little note to say who wrapped it, which I just think is such a lovely little touch. The next thing was this teaching clock, which kind of surprised me. I bought it because I knew both of them would really enjoy playing with it. My son is about learning to tell the time right now, and my daughter is obsessed with puzzles. So of course she loved taking the blocks out and putting them back in. She enjoyed pointing out all of the animals on the other side. There's two little stands that can help the things stand up, and you can also use it as a threading game. So it's multifunctional and they both really love it. Her favourite is, of course, the baby. She loves babies. There is a time for everything in this house, and it has not yet been the time for washing up, but it is time for organising dried apricots into a jar to help Mummy out. And it's almost time for lunch. Then straight after lunch it's time to put my little one down for a sleep, and I can get on with emails and finishing up raking the leaves on the grass. With a quick second to stop and look at the beautiful flowers that are still blooming and take out the compost. Every day when my daughter's gone to sleep, I always clean the kitchen. It's my one thing I try and do every single day, and it really helps with my mental health. I clean all of the dishes, wash them up, empty and refill the dishwasher, and then I stop and I make myself a cup of tea and sometimes a snack. So today I've got peppermint tea and a bowl of coconut yogurt with banana and some local honey. This is the third and final gift from Jaques of London. I chose this beautiful chess set. We haven't got one in the house and I have wanted one for a long time, and now my son is definitely the right age to start playing and I am so excited to play with him. We haven't had a moment yet to sit down and play, but we have many long winter nights ahead to learn together and play together and use these beautifully handcrafted pieces. I actually think this set is super reasonably priced, so do go and check it out. I'll make sure all the links to all of the Jaques of London things are left below for you to have a look at. Then back to business. I had so much laundry to do that day. The piles were so high. So first things first was to fold that and put it all away, hang it up in everyone's wardrobes, and then make all the beds. So I stripped every bed and changed them all over to new sheets and new covers. And then what sometimes happens is I get 5 minutes to half an hour to do something for myself. So today I am crocheting a little hat for my daughter, just before she decided to wake up herself. Then we just had a couple of little jobs to do before we went to pick up our son from football club. So firstly we put the laundry inside ready for the fire later, and we also picked those fennel seeds because they looked too good not to bring in to dry. So I hope today's video has inspired you. I hope it's encouraged you to keep going, to choose the hard things because they're absolutely worth doing. And I want to leave you with a quote from Robert Louis Stevenson, and it is, "The best things in life are nearest. Breath in your nostrils, light in your eyes, flowers at your feet, duties at your hand, the path of right just before you. Then do not grasp at the stars, but do life's plain, common work as it comes, certain that daily duties and daily bread are the sweetest things in life."